So, oh, I just hit myself in the face.
Well,
Hello. Let's start.
My favorite memory was Switch. Okay, this is kind of a long one, but my favorite memory of Switch is the first time I went to see them perform. I didn't know what was happening, and so I just ended up following this, like, a group of them, right? And so I was following them, and I think it was like Sam and Isa. Oh, I can't remember everyone, but it was like a good like 5-6 of us. And we ended up going to like Daiso, and I was just like following everyone around. I was like, this is fine. And we got boba, and we were just like talking. And I before then I wasn't really comfortable. I wasn't sure how to like be around them, but I just ended up like following them randomly, and it was actually like so much fun. I really enjoyed spending time. And I think it's when I like kind of was like, oh, okay, I'm like kind of involved in this group, like they like don't dislike me, you know, like woo, I haven't failed at making friends. So yeah, I think that's my favorite memory of Stitch. It was like so strange, but it was like great fun, honestly. Okay.
My favorite memory with Switch was when we filmed our Starry Night cover, because we spent the entire day together and the whole day was filled with laughter.
My favorite memory of Switch happened recently. We did a Zoom call to announce changes to a group, and being able to participate in that meeting got me really excited for what's to come, and you should be too.
I had to think about this one a lot actually, but I think my favorite Switch memory is the first time that we performed at Children and Youth Day, and before that we went to eat dim sum, and that was my favorite memory because I love dim sum. I'm like notorious in the group for being the dantat machine. Like I'm a dantat vacuum. If you guys know what dantat is, it's egg tart. So I love egg tart. I love all kinds of dim sum, but like mostly egg tart. So that was really fun because we got to eat. It was kind of like a brunch scenario, like a breakfast scenario, because it was like 9 o'clock, and we had to perform at like 11 or noon ish. So we decided to go eat dim sum beforehand. And that was a really fun bonding experience, and I got to eat dim sum, so it was like a really hot 2-for-1 special for me. A good runner-up is the time that Jathryn and I went to the vending machines downstairs of our practice room and brought 4 spicy chips up because we wanted to see the difference between all the spicy chips. But that was before we realized that like spicy Funyuns and spicy Cheetos and like the spicy Chex Mix or whatever, they're all made by the same company. So all the spices are like literally the exact same, but just like on the chips. Funyuns was weak. Just wanted to let everybody know. Comment down below if you think Jath and I should start a snack reviewing segment. Because that seems to be what we do every time we're eating somewhere. But anyways, yeah, that's like my runner-up favorite memory because it's just so dumb. We got scammed, basically.
My favorite memory with Switch is before any live performances, we'll get together and we'll practice a whole bunch before going on stage. And just having that nervousness, those jitters before going on stage is actually one of my favorite feelings. And being around such performers in Switch is an awesome fun time.
My favorite memory with Switch would be when I first danced with them, which was actually before I officially joined the group. So I went to the Korean festival in, I think, 2015, and they held a random play dance, and I joined them for that. And I didn't know when I first joined that that was the same group of people, but I realized it when we had our first performance, and the performance was actually in the same location, so I recognized it, made the connection there.
Funny story. It was actually of an event that I totally forgot about and ended up coming an hour before it ended. But afterwards we went to go get boba, and it was such a blast, and I got to hang out with everyone and we talked story and stuff like that. It was poppin'.
My favorite memory with Switch is getting boba at T-Presso.
there's a lot, but one that sticks out to me is the going away party for James. That was also a secret surprise birthday party for me. I'm usually not surprised, but that was surprising. Like, I was genuinely like, what's going on? Like, it was really funny. And another memory is like the first time we performed at the Korean Sports Festival. I forget what it's called. But we performed, they fed us, we were sitting under a tent, there was a baby. It was like a really good performance.
So I have a lot of memories I really cherish with Switch, but if I had to choose a favorite, it would be when we were in the practice room discussing things. So it was kind of a chill day. And then in our practice room, we have yoga mats. So other members were bringing it out, but I decided to just sit on the floor. But then, of course, my back got sore, so I decided to go grab myself a yoga mat. As I'm pulling it out, though, I accidentally ran over Isa, and we both ended up falling because I kind of just like full on collided with him. Like, it wasn't even like a tap. It was a full on like full back lining football tackle. Yeah. So that was probably my favorite memory. What made it funnier though is that after that happened, Sam pulled up his phone and he's like, "Do it again." No, I'm serious. Do it again. So I think that would be my favorite memory for Switch.
My favorite memory from Switch is definitely all the dance covers that we did. We worked so hard for it and everything. I can't wait to do more.
I have quite a bit of, a lot of memories, like right here trying to come out, but I think one of my most favorite memories is that one particular boba run we went on in which we came up with the term Kai's brain cells. Like, a lot of people out there, boba or bubble tea is our go-to drinks. I grew up drinking bubble tea. I remember having my first one when I was about 3 years old. In Hawaii, we have these things called crack seed stores. And one crack seed store in particular was selling bubble tea. And I basically grew up drinking it and, really loving the drink. So this particular boba place we went to after one of our practices, and they sold, because the location that we went to isn't open anymore, they had these like huge plastic bottles almost that they would put it in. So it's kind of like the bottom of the boba bottle would be here and the top would be here. So it's this long cylindrical boba bottle that you can drink out of. And I just inhaled it. I inhaled it. My blood sugar was really low. I tend to have low blood sugar after I work out a lot. I'm also lacking in electrolytes half the time. So I was drinking it really fast, and then I think it was Isa who was like, "Oh my god, like the boba pearls are Kai's brain cells." So hence Kai's brain cells. Whenever I drink boba, I don't think of the pearls as tapioca pearls, I think of them as my brain cells. But yeah, Kai's brain cells, definitely a favorite memory with Switch.
There's a lot of memories. I'm gonna say the favorite memory I have is honestly when we performed on the news for Korean Festival last year. That was a huge milestone for us. There was 2 other K-pop dance cover groups to perform, and out of the 3 altogether, including us, we were the ones asked to do so, and we were glad to take that offer. And all my friends had and family have messaged me, and it was kind of like a big thing to be on the news and to be one of the promotions for Korean Festival and to showcase that we have K-pop dancing. So that was kind of one of the big events that does what is glamour, that does stick with me, and that is one of my favorite memories we have at Switch. It stays in my mind.
Okay, so my favorite memory with Switch, so Jay and I like to take vending machine snack breaks during practice, and one day we went down to the vending machine. One of us got a bag of chips, and then we noticed that whole row was full of just like different kinds of flaming hot chips, like for example like flaming hot Cheetos, flaming hot Funyuns, which by the way are the weakest type of flaming hot chips, and and we decided we're gonna try all of them and see what the difference was between each of them. And yeah, we came back to the room and had 4 bags of chips in our hand. So, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Love you.
Good.
Bye.
That is the end of my portion of these things. I hope that my answers to the questions help you folks learn a little more about me. I tend to be more on the private side, though obviously when you put yourself out there with dance, there are a couple things that have to be public, and I do want to foster a positive relationship and community with you folks. I will share a little bit of myself, and I hope you share a little bit with us as well. Thank you so much for supporting us. We love you folks very much. I hope you all are staying well, and look forward to seeing you folks down in the comments below, or perhaps on Instagram if you follow our main page or our individual member pages. So stay awesome, stay positive, much love, and take care of yourselves. Kai over and out for now. Bye.